Hey guys, what is up? Randall here with Crypto Love. Wanted to make you another video today. I see today for probably a third, fourth day in a row, WaltonChain coin is exploding, and it would just be mean if I didn't make you guys a video about Walton coin. So here's what's going on with Walton. Now if you take a look at coin market cap, right here, Walton up 34% in the past 24 hours. It's at $7. I was looking at it a couple days ago when it was at $4, and I was like, yeah, this is just gonna tank, go back down. Now it's at $7. I was even looking at this like a few weeks to a month ago when it was a $1.50, and I'm gonna tell you why. I just didn't do anything about it back then. But before we go there, first thing, thank all you guys for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And then Walton coin, so right now it's trading at $7.07, up 35% since yesterday. It's got a $176 million market cap and a $31 million daily volume, which is freaking nuts. Now there's a 24 million coin supply, circulating supply right now, with a total of 100 million supply. And let's just take a look. So for a long time, Walton coin came out the end of August. And I remember this first spike right here when it went from, what was it, 56 cents to almost $3. And everyone was talking about it back then, and it was kind of crazy. And then it came back down to $1 change. And, you know, it was floating around there, not that interesting. Not that interesting mostly because of the name. Honestly, that's why it's just like, bleh, Walton coin. However, good idea behind it. But so floating around there, $1.21. Then the past week, it has just exploded 7 or 8 times in the past week. And man, I feel like a butthead for missing out on this one. But it happens. You can't catch them all. So one of the reasons why I didn't get into Walton is just right now it's on limited exchanges. It's on Binance, EtherDelta, and Altcoin. Now I know a while back Binance was doing a deal where if you deposited 0.1 Bitcoin, they would give you 20 Walton coins. However, I don't think they're doing that anymore. So if you got into that, good on you. Now, when I went to go look up Walton the first time, Walton coin, WaltonChain, whatever we want to call it today, all right, this was the website I got. You know I love websites. When I go to a website, it's in Chinese. I can't even figure out how to get it into English. That's just bad news. Thank goodness for Google, who translates it for you, all right? So when you have it translated, it makes a bit more sense. Now Walton is dealing with RFID chips, which are radio frequency ID chips. If you haven't seen them, little electronic circuit there. They're useful for tagging things, and they're integrating that with the Internet of Things. So all those things out there in the world that we can have a chip on, and then we can know where they are, what they're doing, if they're on, if they're off, if they're sold, if they're on the shelves. That's what Walton coin's for. So potentially a pretty big market. And their website, they go into pretty much what they're doing there. Now, you can watch the video here. I think there's a lot behind Walton coin, but really it's a very simple concept. They want to basically make it so all things are on the blockchain. So then it makes it a lot easier to use things, to restock things, to sell things, to buy things. I mean, there are many different use cases. Like you can go into a store, and when you buy things, those RFID chips automatically purchase things for the store. Or if you go into the store and they know what things you like, then they could sell you things when they go on sale. Or even with like Amazon Go stores, they were looking into stuff with RFID chips to where you could go into the store and just pick up what you want and leave with it, because the RFID chips would just all register what you got, and then you wouldn't need to scan it, you wouldn't need cash registers, none of that. You could just take what you want and go. Pretty cool idea. Easy way to spend a lot of money, you know? They have here their timeline for what's going on, and so right now we are in October 2017. In March of 2018, they have a digital wallet coming out. Now, all of this price action right now, I think this is a lot based on hype, a lot of FOMO, people fear of missing out. Because really, if we take a look at it, it's not until 2019, really July 2019, where mass production of the RFID tags will kick off. So it's not really for another almost 2 years that they're actually going to be seeing anything from it. But, you know, not a bad time to get in early. However, I think with the price where it is right now, it's due for a little bit of a pullback. So if it's at $7, I would hold off for a little bit. if you're watching this video and it's at $30, you know, it happens. I'm wrong once in a while. Oh well. Now, other things, so they have a bunch of partners out there, but really when I first took a look at this, I was kind of thrown off because this was in the midst of all the China flooding. There was a website here I could not read, didn't want to get involved with it. Terrible freaking name, WaltonCoin. Come on, give me a break. Actually, when I thought about when I heard WaltonCoin and RFIDs, I was like, oh, is Walmart getting involved in this? Because they have Sam Walton, the dude who started Walmart, and the rich Walton family. But it's not actually Sam Walton, it's Charles Walton. He's the guy who invented the RFID chip. So he died 2011, but that's what it's named after. They're definitely due for a rebrand. I hope so, because that could really help them out quite a bit. Now, interesting thing here. So RFID tags, basically you've seen them, you use them. I mean, they're being used all the time. You may or may not know they're being used, but basically you go buy clothing, and when you buy clothing, they have the little stickers in the clothing that kind of look like this, have a little thing that looks like a circuit or a metal piece, and so that records a lot of information about what you're purchasing and where it's going, what it's doing. And as a matter of fact, in Sweden, they're implanting RFID chips in people, in their hands, right there, so that they don't have to carry like their train passes on them. And really, if you look at this, that's basically a microchip. So if you have a dog or a cat you've ever microchipped, that's a microchip right there. So they're going to be microchipping people. Before long, you are going to be on WaltonChain. So, what do I think about Walton? I think that Walton is a very interesting concept. I think that it could very much be worthwhile. I think right now I would not buy, just because the price action has, I mean, in the past week it's gone up 7 or 8 times. It's definitely due for a pullback, and it's all a teeny little one, but I have a feeling it's going to come back down to $3 or $4. However, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. And honestly, I don't know, because the more people hype this, the more people like me make videos, the more people will buy, and then the higher the price will go. So if you like Walton, if you think it's a good product, invest in the coin. But I do want to know, what do you guys think? Are you guys bullish on Walton coin? Do you think it's going to come back down? We'll see a little bit of decrease in price action. And lastly, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy watching these videos and getting these every day, please click subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace.